Hello everybody, welcome to episode 85 of How to Play Like a WoW Pro. Today I'm going to be playing the Lion. It's been quite a while since I made a video, but we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of washed right now, but anyways, first let's go over field mods. I pick, let me turn off my webcam. Pick the module durability increase. Not because it gets racked a lot or anything, I'm not sure if it does or not, but it's just usually a good pick. Unless you're like in maybe a Burrask, where you turn super slow, but this thing doesn't turn that slow, so it's a good pick. Improved sight, you should always pick that. I picked turbocharger tuning, because the reverse speed is not great. Without a turbo, it's only 17, even with this field mod, which is pretty bad. I picked this one for the 7th. Because the gun handling on this thing is terrible. Absolutely god-awful. Well, the gun handling isn't terrible, it's mostly just the aim time, but anything helps getting the reticle smaller on this tank. And also, it has pretty good DPM, so it's not a huge deal. You can still out-trade people 1 for 1, or 2 for 1, I should say, on the corners and stuff, because you usually will have a better reload than them. The last one, I just picked the engine power. Could pick the other one, but I don't know, I just prefer to be fast, to be honest. Losing 10% engine power is like losing a boosted turbo, so it's kind of painful. It's like a turbo versus a GLD, and even on a dog shit gun handling tank, I'm still going to pick the turbo over a GLD. So next, let's go over equipment. For equipment, this is a standard loadout that I run. V-stab directive, because its gun handling is pretty bad. You can also run a vents directive. And this is where things get interesting. You definitely want the V-stab. Let me turn this down a little bit. You definitely want the V-stab. But I actually run rotation mechanism on this thing, and I've talked to several other people. And I think that this is a great loadout. Paddington taught me about this loadout. I think it's pretty good because the gun handling is so bad. It really benefits from this instead of like an aiming unit. Lastly, I think you can either pick an aiming unit, or what I prefer is vents, just for the better reload. But yeah, aiming unit would also be fine. On your second loadout, I think you should probably bring hardening. I think vents, V-stab hardening is good, but to be honest, the gun handling is so bad that even on brawly maps like Ensk or something, I would still probably pick this loadout. I would pick it probably 90% of the time. So let's get into the first battle. I'll cut. Alright, first battle. We got Glacier, tier 10 with 2 Arty. They have a Sheridan. Thank goodness they don't have an EBR, because the EBR can take the top of the hill really fast, and it's a huge pain. The Sheridan is not going to be able to get up. Let's see. I wish it said the tank names. I'm running a mod that shows the HP. What I'm probably going to do is go middle in the start. I've shown this in previous videos, but Glacier was changed since then. You can come here and shoot people on the side as they move up through the middle. I'll show you when I get there. Pick my gun handling loadout because this map is relatively open, and I don't think I need the HP. This is way more important than gun handling. So the way the Lion works is the first shell takes a long time to load, and then the next 3 take a short time, with the second shell taking the least time, this one taking the next least time, and this one taking the longest out of these 3. And the interclip on this tank is very long. So I'm not going to peek all the way up yet, because there could be something moving there. It's going to be hard to get used to this fog remover. So unfortunately nothing crossed here, which is pretty uncommon. Usually somebody will, and you'll get a shot or 2. I'm trying to stay out of proxy range of these mediums. That was a good shot. We have nothing south right now. That's what I'm paying attention to. If they take all the way to here, then they can start shooting us on the side. It's not showing which tanks are lit as well. That's super annoying. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that for this battle. I'll probably change it after this battle. I'm gonna rotate over here because I don't think there's anything I can do about the south. Now I am a medium tank, but I'm thinking I might fight against the heavies. It's pretty evenly matched over here though, so I don't want to go yet. I want to wait for hopefully some of our tanks to come in, the Rhino and the Hovri. But there's not really much to do here, so I think I am gonna go over here. We'll see if I can make something happen, but I'm kind of skeptical that I will. Oh, our Sheridan got up the hill. Yeah, I honestly don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything. Their CS rotated mid. I might just go try to fight him instead. It's important in these kind of games where you can't find anything to do to play patiently and not force things, because that's how you just die and trade poorly. It's better to wait and look for better opportunities later in the game. That was kind of a weird shot, but they do have 2 RDs, so I'm keeping that in mind. This is not completely safe, what I'm doing right now, especially because this thing can't get penned by RD. Yeah, we could have TDs behind these guys, so I want to be a bit careful of that. I'd really like to kill this CS. Okay, that was worth it. Getting him out of our ass. My team is pushing in the north. I think I'm going to rotate over there and try to help them because we're losing the base and we're soon going to be fully surrounded. I need to help my team push out the north so that we at least have somewhere to hide, basically. My team needs to grow some balls and start pressuring these guys, but they don't look too interested in doing that. Alright, we took him out. I don't know if it's probably not worth pushing through this. They are going to take up here after they kill our 121B, so we have to keep that in mind. I don't really want to go this way, but my whole team is pushing that side, so I think I might have to, because I don't want to play by myself over here. They don't actually have much middle, so this might actually be fine, and a lot of their TDs are spotted east. They are gonna take the top. I might actually be able to take their base. Because I can't see what's unspotted because my mod is fucking it up, which is kind of annoying. But I'm pretty sure all their TDs are lit. Is there really a point to taking their base though? I think I'm going to do it, but I might leave later. Could go for the RD. I'm worried they're gonna cap, but there's a Sturb shooting me. I need to get safe from him. Yeah, we're kind of surrounded now. This 121B is the biggest problem. I would trade with him if I could. I'm hoping he somehow gets picked by a Hovri. I think I'm gonna go down to here and hope that this Foch B is pushing in, and then hopefully I can clip him out from full. It appears that there's a Progetto instead. Alright, he is here. Oh, he's a good player, I think. I was hoping it would just go over and then I'd be able to track him, but was not able to do that. This is one of those games where there's only so much you can really do. I think what I did was fine. I should have probably pushed this side earlier, because I didn't realize so many TDs were lit over here, so I think that was more free. I could have got probably 2 more shots out if I did that. Besides that, though, I think I, for the most part, made the right decisions. Alright, I'll see you at the post-game stats, probably. Although, yeah, I'll see you at the post-game stats. Let's just wait for these guys to die. Hopefully. Okay, good. And then I'm gonna fix this mod issue, hopefully, because it's annoying me. So we did 3,300 damage, 3 kills. We had to trade our health a lot this game, but we hit all of our shots basically. Just not a very good map and not a good situation for the line or any tank really for the most part. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next battle. Next battle we have Highway. South spawn. They have 2 artillery. They have an EBR. It is tier 9s. They have 3 tier 10 mediums, including 2 lions, and then a char and a Skoda T50. So taking A1 would be pretty risky, because I could just get yellowed by lions and the char. We also have the 2 arty, so once I get to A1 I'll get pooped on. So I don't really want to do that. In my opinion, I have 2 options. I can see how many of my teammates go west, and if they try to take A1 then I can play down here. But they do have an EBR who can spot me, so I think the safer play is just to play in the city. They don't have many heavies that I can bleed going in. Just the emails and the M6Y. That's it, pretty much. Potentially a Foss B or something, but you know, their 277 is too fast for me to get. I see our EBR is doing a run. I want to be ready to shoot something. He's just sending it. Now I wish I was over here right now. Their EBR is being very aggressive here. I want to go the long way so that I don't get farmed as I go up into the city. Because if you get lit crossing like this, then you're doomed. I do get lit. I'm gonna get unlit before I cross this gap, because this gap right here, this gap right here, you can still get shot by their TDs if they're in render. So I'm gonna wait to get unlit and then go. He's doing a pretty good job right now of spotting my whole team and getting them and fucking them up. I kind of would like to counter him, but at the same time, I don't think anything's gonna cross into city right now because their EBR is spotting everything for them. I'd like to counter this EBR because he's kind of fucking my team. I can't re-peek that yet. Ah, fucking miss. At least he's dead. Like I said, the last shell is the one that takes the longest to reload. I'm gonna stay already safe for a second. The reload for the first shell though gives you around 36 or 3700 DPM depending on what equipment you're running. So our EBR did a good job on the other side, clearing. So I think instead of going in the city where there's not too many tanks yet, and where I don't really, where I'll have to trade with people, since we're winning the field, I think I'm gonna rotate and probably go up the riverbed and then try to get underneath this here. It's probably not even worth stopping for this guy. I shouldn't get lit crossing like this, most likely. I think we are winning by a decent margin. We still gotta be a little careful, but there's your lion. I'm gonna get low in the riverbed so it's harder for him to shoot me. Our EBR died. I think it's too early potentially to go underneath here. I do have a KPZ covering me, so I might just do it. I don't think there's any reason to go over here, because this bush line is already cleared. I think I'm going to go underneath. It's a little bit risky, but now that I see their Foch Bs over there, now I feel fine about it. There should be nothing really on this ridge to contest me, or at least kill me. And we are, it seems like we're winning, or at least taking a lot of map control from them. So I want to be ready to do damage in case the game starts ending. I'm gonna take this route. I don't want to peek all the way up here because their email can full clip me. Email 2. Instead, I'm gonna come over here and poke and see what I find. No, I'm not gonna fire my last shell yet. I'm gonna wait to reload, probably. Attract that guy. I could go for my last shot here, but I think I'm still gonna wait. Using up your last shell is pretty bad when it comes to DPM. I'm gonna wait for one more shell to load. I'd like to track him if possible, but you can't. Now I'm just gonna get above them. It's clear that we're winning now. I'm not gonna fire here because I want to save the shot. Don't want to waste my rounds. I'm gonna wait for my last shell to load, and then I'm gonna unload until I need to be careful not to die here. So I'm not gonna fire my last one yet again. I'll wait till I'm loaded. The reload is quite good. God, he just doesn't miss, does he? I overpoked a little bit too much there, to be honest. I want to wait for them to forget about me, I guess, kind of. Or for the lion to fire. Oh, he was still aimed at me? I thought he turned. Damn it. That position there is quite annoying because they're all hull down. Just pre-aiming over here. Either way, not a terrible game. 4.6k damage, 1300 spotting. By the way, when this tank came out, I thought it would be extremely good. I thought it would rival the Leo. But no, it's definitely not as good. It's like maybe slightly above average or average at best. Just because of the gun, basically. The aim time and the full aimed accuracy are just not really the same. It's not like a Leo at all, really. And the interclip is pretty bad as well, so it doesn't offer a huge advantage over a single shotgun most of the time. But this tank, you can kind of just play it like a single shot because that second shell reloads so fast that you still basically have the same DPM as a Leopard 1, or pretty close to it, with that second shell loading. So you can play it as a single shot, and then if you are like rotating or something and you just happen to reload more than 2 shots and you have like 4 in the container, then now you can play it like an autoloader. But that's kind of the unique thing about this tank. It's like a mix between a single shot and a auto reloader. Alright, I'll pause and we'll go into the next game. Alright. We got some really good matchmaking. Tier 8s. One already in ABR. They really only have 2 tier 10s that I have to worry about, a 140 and a chieftain, and the 140 I can pen easily, so what should I do in this matchup? I'm kind of worried about the chieftain going east. I still think I'll probably go east. We have our own EBR. Most people take the bridge, I'm gonna go the short way because I actually think it's a little bit faster if you cut across like this. If you go like that, then it probably is slower, but it also depends on your tank's ground resistances. Our 416 is going middle. Another reason I go to this spot is because if somebody spots something up on this ridge here, you can shoot it in the beginning. If you go on the bridge, then you can't. But our ABR wasn't really spotting. I'm just gonna unload everything here probably. Unfortunately, I missed. Okay, I'm gonna save now. We don't have much south. I'm staying to the left. I'm not going up on this ridge because I don't want to get spotted until the last second. Their 140's committing. I'm gonna back off. I don't want to get pushed here. Or I don't want to deal with a hull down chieftain the whole game. It just doesn't sound like a good time. I'm gonna get all the way out because I don't want to get stuck here. I don't see the point in getting stuck there. They can shoot you from out here if you over peak, so you're kind of just doing nothing the whole game. And in fact, since their chieftain is kind of hull down there in an annoying spot, and they have the outside over here, J9, I'm just gonna leave entirely because it's not really worth fighting there unless they over push, which I don't think they will, into a lion. So. Instead, I'm probably going to go to the city. We're losing the city as well. I want to get to this ridge in case they over push the one line over here. So I can farm them while they do that. Could stop to shoot them, but I don't know, this gun isn't great at range, and they could just back down anyway, and then I suddenly don't have a shot. Instead, I'm gonna stay here. These are more guaranteed shots, I think. Oh, I'm lit. Fuck. It's probably their EBR. So I can't play on this side of the ridge at all, I don't think. I have to stay over here, which is annoying. There's their EBR. If he goes down here, that's really bad. Which he probably will. Oh, that's unlucky. I don't really want to be here anymore. But I don't know if I should leave or not, to be honest. I don't know if I can leave safely. I'm just gonna stay here for a bit longer. Hopefully I don't get penned by Artie, because I am exposing my ass to him. No, I need to get out. I'm gonna bleed a lot for this though. Hopefully I don't get shot by their base. Try to get in the hole before the 777 shoots me. We're getting rolled. 15-1. My goal right now is just to get out as much damage as I can before I die, pretty much. Not making it easy for me though. I'm gonna save my shot and hopefully get out too, but I don't know. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I'm just gonna get out my last shot. I don't want to risk not getting it. Ah, man, that miss is unfortunate. Well, I don't think I did anything majorly wrong, except maybe staying at this ridge for too long. But yeah, we just got rolled because they had a chieftain, and somehow we got stomped in the city. So this probably won't end up being a great session, but I don't really think it's still a session that we can learn from. Yeah, my team is just not very good at this game, and we also had a pretty bad comp. Yeah, look at that. That's annoying. He's basically given free reign over the whole middle of the map. So let's see. 3.3k, which almost all of that was at the very end. 200 spotting. Let's go into the next game. Alright, we got Pilsen, tier 9, Encounter. I almost never play Encounter on this map, because I usually have Encounter turned off. So I don't know exactly what I should be doing, but I figure it's not that much different than regular Pilsen. Looking at their tanks, they have a 279 and a 705A. 705A is like impossible to pen, hold down, and side scraping. They don't really have any mediums though. They have Centurion, STB, and then the Kunza and the PTA. They have no light tank either. No fast tanks really is what I mean. So I think what I'm gonna do is play in this area, and try to work my way towards getting underneath them, and I'll kind of act like a light tank for my team. The good news is that we have 2 Leos coming to this side along with a couple other tanks, so I can actually be defended. I am lit now, hopefully I don't get punished. Their scent is coming this way. I don't want to get spanked by them over there. As I cross. They don't have arty as well, which is pretty nice. I was trying to bait a shot from somebody there in order to spot them for my team. I'm gonna hopefully I was a little too late. Ambush that guy is what I was gonna say. That's an unlucky bounce. This guy seems like he's very aggressive and really wants to get me. I was just baiting him. Or warning shot. That's so unlucky. Twice in a row. I saw he fired, so I went for him. That one was a slightly worse angle, but I'm getting bad pen rolls. There's a PTA there. That's fucking annoying. I'm out of shells, so I'm gonna pretend like I have some, but I don't. I'm worried about them getting there, but I don't think they can. I am only 700 HP now because of that PTA hitting me. This guy existing is just really annoying for me in this situation. We're somehow losing the 0 line. They don't even have a light tank, and we're still just getting fucked. Good. Our Leo is pushed down. That's good. He can help me. Fuck. Alright, their STB is gonna be annoying. We have to kill him before he gets to cover. Thankfully we did. They are capping, which is annoying. They do have that PTA still. I'm just gonna hope my teammates get the reset. Fuck, he hit me. No, that's really bad. Now I'm a one shot. I have to track him if he comes over on me. gonna hope he bounces me. I bounced him. Okay, bro. God, another steamroll. It's just a shame that they only had like 4 mediums and 2 of them just played super aggressive on me. Especially the Senax, he was a pain. And if I just penned some more of those shots, I would have been fine. Completely fine. Because I hit that guy in a spot that could potentially pen like 3 times in his turret, maybe 4 times, I don't remember. So that's just pretty unlucky. The Centurion's turret at that angle is kind of troll, but should honestly have penned at least once. I don't really know how we lost the zero line so hard. I don't know if one of their mediums had CVS or something, but all these guys here got outlit and then died. They probably were getting lit by the Senax is what happened. I didn't really get even like a single supporting shot from here. The only support I got was when the Leo drove in later on. Another 15-3, excellent game. That's one of the risks of playing middle, is if your whole team dies around you, it's hard to get out if they have tanks middle. I couldn't just run out of here, the Centurion would have poked me, so I'm kind of just stuck here and have to force myself to win the fight. It's like the only option I have. And I can't play patient either because my team is dying all around me, so I have to get out damage. So only 2.5k damage and 900 assist. A lot of missed shots. I don't really think that I aimed bad for the most part, except the shot on the waffle. Their caution beat did 7k somehow. Alright, let's do probably one more. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll make this a long one, but we'll see. Or I'll split it into 2 videos, we'll see. Alright, we got Lakeville with 4 light tanks and 2 RD. Excellent matchmaking. Got North spawn. Usually I just go Valley no matter what because I just don't feel like going City, even though it's a lot of the time not a good play to go Valley, but actually, like most of the time it is a good play, but they have 2 SDBs and then there's 2 RD, so I don't really know. I don't really think it's worth it. I can always rotate back there. What I'm going to do instead is, because they have 4 light tanks, I'm just going to camp in the middle for the first minute or 2 and just see if I can get some free damage on their light tanks, because at least one of them is bound to Suicide Yellow or something. I'd like to get my second shell loaded before something gets lit. That would be nice, but I can get fucked here a little bit if they outspot me, which they definitely will. I'm just gonna get out my 2 shots, I think. Oh, he's out of render. I could have blinded, but I decided to save my shot. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. You never know, it's literally just a gamble of where their RD is. Like, if they're over here, they hit you, which is very rare. If they're over here, then they don't. Don't shoot me before you die, please. Alright, I'm gonna get safe from the RDs and from people in the city. I think the light tank portion of this game is kind of dumb. If any more of their light tanks were gonna suicide, they probably would have done that by now. Never mind, there's one. I don't think I'll be able to shoot him though. Yeah, he's behind a house. I'm gonna help the Valley. I'm hoping that enemy overcommits here, and I can just shoot them. Looks like that's exactly what's happening. Unfortunately, I barely got any damage from that. I have a couple options. I could push the Valley, or I could go back towards the city. Since they have a Manticore in the middle, who will spot me rotating for their E3, and since I'll have to go all the way around, and then still take a bad fight in the city without my teammates, I'm gonna go Valley instead. I'm just hoping this doesn't end up with us capping. Now looking at what is unlit, it's just a Leo and a light tank. So they probably don't have any TDs here. So I'm just gonna send it over. I'm already thinking that I would like to cross and get to K1 or J1 if possible to get a better angle on this leopard one. Our Manticore might spot something here over here, so I'm gonna sit in this bush for a second. Yeah, there's a tank. I never know whether it's better to aim for the cupola or for something else. It's literally just RNG, man. Yeah, 0 damage from all that. That's sick. Am I lit? No. Is there any point to staying here? I think there might be. I'm gonna wait for one more shell to load, then I'm gonna unload into this guy. I waited for my shell to load because I didn't want to fire my last shot, really. Probably wouldn't have mattered that much, but... Bad shot. Should have aimed more to his side. They could have some tanks back here. Also, they have 2 arties over there, so I'm gonna get a little bit safe. I'm debating whether to go back to base right now or not. They should be coming back to base as well as a thing, but our heavies are probably just gonna die here because they're trying to cap when it's not a viable option. I'm hoping something gets lit back there, but I kind of doubt it will happen. One thing I can do is move over here. Unfortunate, but it is a Leo turret, highly angled, so it's not that surprising. We're about to cap. I don't want that to happen, but... Alright, there's one reset. Alright, sick. There's only one left. I want to kill this guy if possible. How does that miss? Now I've got this building position. The only thing that can fuck me is their Manticore there. Hopefully our mouse... I need to get out of here. Our mouse is about to die, and I don't want to be stuck at that building with the Manti spotting me getting out. So I'm just going to send it away. On the way out, I'm going to knock over this tree, like... Never mind. Just going to try to knock it over. I'm a little bit scared of the Manti peeking, but he should peek. I think I'm gonna turn and hide in the bush. He'll probably spot me though. Depends where he comes back from though. We do have cap pressure, so that's why I'm just chilling. They have 2 Manticores. Surely one of them is gonna come back. Okay, our dude is being outlit, or probably. I need that Fosh B to die so that I can just push this. I could push up to the building and try to kill this guy. I think I'm going to. I don't know where their STB is, unfortunately. I'm just gonna push this though. I do have a Grill 15 behind me, so if their STB shows up, then I can potentially still be fine. I do have a lot of HP, so probably just gonna push this Manta forward, to be honest. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go for the other RD. I'm gonna go wide here. Oh, he's there. I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't pen me. Okay. We're not capping, so it's not a huge rush, but I would like to get here before my teammates so I can clip him out and get the damage. He might be AFK. Where is he? He's gotta be right here, right? Where the fuck did he go? What? I'm so confused. Nice fire. Snag the kill and the 8k damage. Nice. Finally a good game to end on, at least. I honestly think I don't really know what I could have done better. $8150 damage, 500 spotting on the Foch, and then 6 got a top gun. Let's go. Pretty juicy. The gun was working well for me this game as well. So overall our session, 5 games, 4,400 DPG, which is, I think, a little bit higher than what I should be able to do in this tank. I already threw my DPG a ton by like platooning and not giving a shit, but I think if I try harder I could probably get 4,300. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Not sure when the next one will be uploaded, we'll see.